Hey guys, it's Unfrequented World coming at you from a secret location today. This will be the first place I've ever hunted that I had to get permission, but it's an oldie and it should be a goodie. It's been hunted before, but I'm told if I go deep I should get some good old stuff. Turn of the century fairground, and should be stuff here. I'm using the AT Pro, but I wondered if I should be using the Bounty Hunter because it goes a little deeper, so we'll try this at 10 inches and see what we can get, and we'll go from there. If I have to, I'll switch machines next time. Yeah, not the greatest first two holes. Uh-oh, there's holes 3 and 4. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh God. That's why they gave me permission. They knew this place was full of junk, and they wanted somebody to clean it up. I'm okay with that. I'll take that chance. Whew, 25 minutes of digging wire. I was finally happy to get a penny signal. So first coin on the site anyway. And it's not even an old one, 1994. Well, I'm not an old farmer, so I can't tell you what that is. But it is 2 pieces of iron that have been coupled together. And there's a hole that goes through the middle so that they could be bolted together. So it's some kind of hitching piece. I don't know what it's from though. And I don't know how old it is. Well, there's something round and kind of coin shaped. Those are the only pieces I could find of it. And I think there was writing on it. I don't know if it was a token or something. But it's been destroyed. I might try to clean that up later, but for now, no idea. It has a nice edge on it. Nice round edge on the outside. And it is metal for sure, but I don't know what kind of metal, and I don't know what it is. Okay guys, I moved over 2 feet. I got another mid-70 signal. That's the same thing that I just dug up. The last one was in pieces. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try to clean it off. Well, I have no idea, guys. I tried cleaning that off as best I can. I mean, it's got to be a token of some kind. I would assume that's the back. It seems more plain. And there might have been something on this side. I don't know. We're gonna hang on to it and see if I can find out. Maybe do a bit of research. Did they use tokens here at one time? I don't know. How old is it? I don't know. Pretty cool. Another penny. Not what I thought it was, but yeah, we'll take it. Finally, there's one that's not a penny. Well, not a penny, but not an old one either. 1986. Yeah. No. Not what I'm after. Universe has a funny way of telling me that I have a sick hobby. No, guys, that's not the same one. That is a different one. I now have a pair of these lovely things. Okay, guys, there is another coin right here. Or I thought it was a coin. Oh, no, it's not a coin. Damn you! What is it? I don't know, but modern junk of some kind. Okay guys, there is a coin sitting horizontal. That didn't fall there, that's where it was sticking, down about 5.5 inches. It's a penny. But I'm just curious to see a coin at 5.5 inches. How old is that? Let's find out. Okay, 1953. So, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it was dropped in 53, but that's a good indication that, you know, 5.5 inches or 6 inches. We're going back a half century here. Hey, what kind of video would it be without foil? Well, first coin ball of the day. Oh, my luck today, it could be a junk ball, who knows. Let's find out. Penny. Woo! Okay guys, so that's only down about 7 inches, and this has been a couple hours of digging now with the Garrett AT. And what I'm going to do now is head back to the car, and I'm going to switch to the Bounty Hunter. I'm finding that any signal I get that could be a coin signal, you know, 70 and above, is only 7 inches down. Anything else I'm getting with this machine, it's just reading iron, and everything seems to be about the same maximum depth. depth, 7 or 8 inches, so that's just not going to cut it here. I'm going to switch to the other machine and see how we do with that. I also wanted to show you guys how easy it is to switch the audio from one machine to the other, and that's I just pull the case off and I unplug my cable. So you can see I've got a 3.5 millimeter, goes into a 1/4 adapter. That's the new cable I bought from Garrett. My headphones are still connected to this unit right now. Doesn't matter whether the machine's on or not. And all I have to do is now plug it into the other machine. All we have to do is attach the Velcro pouch to this machine and then plug in the 1/4 adapter like so, and we're ready to go. Okay guys, so that was 2 hours of running the Garrett on full sensitivity, and I just feel it wasn't getting deep enough. Nothing over 8 inches, 9 inches, and it's just everything reads over 25 centimeters, and it's really not. Everything's down 7 inches. So in terms of depth, we're going to go back to the Bounty Hunter and we're going to run it as high as we can, and we're going to try to get signals down 10 inches or more, like I said earlier. We'll see if this works. Alright guys, first hole with the Bounty Hunter. And I'm going to show you the difference. This was picking up a dime to a quarter signal at 9 inches. Oh, and this is that's probably down there 9 inches already. I'm not at the item yet. That's the difference between the Garrett and the Bounty Hunter. And I'm only on sensitivity 8 with that. I couldn't go any higher. It was just too many signals. And even right now on 8, it's chittering away in my ear. So it's a noisy bugger, but it's a deep bugger. And there it is, guys. 9-10 inches down there. So the Bounty Hunter for things like this is definitely the better machine when I'm trying to get total depth. Just couldn't get anywhere near that with the Garrett. Oh, there's that high 90s to 100 signal again, the little thin wire. I kind of knew that before I dug it, but that's a good signal. You gotta dig it. And moving on. Well, I found a nail, closed the hole, and then when I rescanned it, there was still a signal, and sure enough, right in that top plug, there was a penny. And look at the date, 1956, and that thing was only down 2 inches. So, there goes my theory. You can't tell anything by the age and the depth. I tried. Should be one right here on the surface. Being very careful of the Picosaurus here. Oh, look at that. It is not a penny. My work here is never done. Oh, goodness. Oh. You go back in the hole. Not in the can, in the... Ugh. There we go. Back in the hole. Bedtime. And good night. Hey, now I've dug a few hundred tabs, and I think that is the first one I've ever dug with the back still on it. I might frame that sucker. Another 9-inch nail, guys. Insert music here. I'm actually getting along quite well with the White's digger today. Very sturdy. I know what the problem that I don't like about it is the handle is a little short. If the handle was a little bit longer, you're trying to dig a 10-inch hole, that would be perfect. And I don't need this big guard on here, but other than that, I am getting used to it, and that's what we're going to start using from now on. So it's pretty sturdy, and might as well use it. It's paid for. Hey, well, finally got a good signal, and it wasn't very deep, 6 inches. I mean, it looks like a coin, but is it a coin? I got beat on this earlier, remember? Oh, it is a coin. 1977 dime. So, not an oldie. Some days are winners, some days are wieners. Today I feel like I'm getting the wiener. Long and hard. Hey, that brings back memories. I don't know if you guys had these in your schoolyard when you were a kid. The little, we called them puff balls or smoke balls. And we used to spend hours looking for those. I don't know what they are. Probably toxic is what they are. Some kind of fungus, maybe? I don't know. That's how much fun I'm having metal detecting today. I'd rather look for puffballs. Well, it's not going to save the day, but it'll make it better. Looney. 1990 Looney. Now there is an old piece of something, guys, and it's got numbers on it. 8 and 9. Damn, I wish I could have got the whole thing, whatever it was, because that's history and that is old. It's just a tiny, tiny, there's my thumb, tiny little piece. And I've searched in the hole, there is nothing else. So we'll never know what that is. Part of a clock? I don't know. A little pocket watch or something? The outside of a pocket watch? Well, a guy would never starve doing this hobby. Down the hatch. So there's today's haul, guys. A whole lot of persistence led to a little bit of reward. So I'm not sure what the total was. 1 loony, 1 quarter, 1 dime, and 5 pennies from the look of it. And a couple of those token things that I don't know what they are. The rest of it was all just experience. So keep it real, guys, and until the next time, get out when you can, and we'll see you in the next video.